Welcome back to Tinkle in Your Panties Mod, Season 2, Episode 1.
Part of the Four Corners Network.
Now today we're going to be doing coilovers on an 03 RSX. But first, why the hell do we do coilovers?
Maybe we should give a brief... The reason people do coilovers on their cars is because, first of all, it helps with the suspension and the drivability of your vehicle. We can do a history lesson.
And you can manually adjust the ride height and dampening of the shocks and the springs in your suspension to raise and lower the height and make it maybe bounce harder or not as hard.
You can make it stiff or soft.
Yeah, whatever you want, but stiffer is better.
Always.
That's what she said.
You're right, that is what she said.
She actually said that.
All the time.
All the time.
Every day.
So we got my friend's 03 RSX. He got Raceland coilovers. He also got a camber kit, which we did not show you in the video because we ran out of daylight and batteries. But without further ado, if you want to know how to put coilovers on, check it out.
Check it out.
Get an 18mm socket. Take this bad boy out. And a lot of times these are stubborn, so you want to take the nut all the way down to where it's just past the threads. And then you want to get my trusty friend Mr. Sludge. Ready.
There you go.
Woo!
One more hit.
Pop it out. Then, I'm going to come over here. Get them out of there a little bit. Then we're going to go up top. So now they're removed. We'll put those nuts somewhere. Come back down here. See, there's these two bolts right here that we have to remove. Oh, someone didn't tighten this before. Acura. You can't trust anyone nowadays. Ooh. So you get this bolt out. Eventually.
Here we go.
Nice mark.
No, half of it was fender, half of it was mud.
Now take tire.
What?
Tire. When you work at Advanced Auto, people call them tire. And they always need two.
Alright, we have to take tie rod off, so we're going to count the spins on the way out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There you go, that was good.
That's it?
You know what, Brad?
Huh.
Let me tell you, you just changed the tire. You realize that? You changed the tire.
Cool, man.
Now I'm gonna shout to a ball joint.
How hard are ball joints on this?
We don't have to do ball joints.
Oh.
I did a ball joint in my car and it was a pain in the ass.
Yes. Alright, so now we can swap over the stuff. So as you can see, there is no bushing or top hat, whatever you want to call it, on top of here. So we have to take this one off. And to do it, you need an Allen key and a wrench, because if you just turn it off with the wrench, the shock spins. You need the Allen key to prevent it from spinning. And you just go like this, and wait for it to explode and hit you in your face.
No, like seriously, I was doing the...
You told me.
Yeah, like I was taking the springs down my dad's 66 and it finally popped out and I was so close to just getting right in the face with the spring.
just like that. Of course it'd be a different size wrench. Alright, so it's tightened, we swapped everything over. Full coilover, about to go on the car. And now to get this in the right spot, this is pretty cool. It just rotates. Pretty easy. Now while he's doing that, I'll explain. I'm not an alignment shop and I can't perfectly tune in suspension. But what we did, we measured the gap between here on the other side and we got them in the same area. We didn't have a micrometer or anything like that. So we can't really tune it in, but we just got it pretty good, like a good reference. Pretty good. Pretty good reference. And then of course, when we're finished, it needs to get in alignment, checked and everything like that. So that'd be their job.
Pull up on your side. There you go.
So we got the coilover in, now we're gonna put the tie rod in. Now a lot of times, these cars have tow issues when you swap this tie rod out, even though we counted the exact same amount of turns. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get this all in and we're gonna put it down on the ground and see if there's any tow. And if it's really noticeable, we'll just turn this in more, but we're not gonna get it exactly tuned like an alignment shot, we're just gonna get it looking okay. I don't know why, but it required a lot of whacking to get this back up.
Yeah.
And once you're done whacking it, put the bolts back in.
Oh. You put your nuts back in.
You put your nut, get your nut back.
No, you want to
after
you want to put your nuts back after you're done whacking it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta whack a little bit more once you get your nut. Okay, so there you go. My nuts are on here.
Oh, that went in smooth.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
A good wax sesh is always in order.
Yes. Especially when you're prescribed to it.
Yeah.
All right, so once we get this bracket on, the side's done. We'll go to the back now.
No, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Oh, my leg. Oh,
get out! What the hell?
I'm dead. It hit and run.
Well, when you finish your can of Cool Whip, then there's 2 bolts back here in the top underneath of the carpet. And we gotta take those out.
Now after you've taken the bottom bolt out, which takes about 3 years, pull it down, 2 hands. And now, this stuff switches over. All you're gonna do, loosey-goosey it. Keep loosening and wait for it to explode. Now once you get the nut off, to separate it, you just drop it on the ground. Now you take all this here stuff, yeah, like put it on and you put it on, that. You do that, and then you have to go to the hardware store and buy another nut, because that one doesn't work. You gotta tighten it with a wrench or whatever, and then you have to hold that little nipple if you want to get up here. You gotta hold that nipple and tighten it with the wrench. It's really a painstaking process, and I don't want you guys to watch it, so...
What a terrible video that was, Freddie. That was absolutely I mean, I could see the level of frustration rising in your face.
Did you also
as
notice
the video progressed?
the beginning of the video was much brighter
Yeah.
than the end of the video.
It looked like you were getting done at like nighttime, bro.
It took me 8 hours to do the whole thing.
Oh.
I don't know, like, it took me an hour and a half to get the bottom bolts out of the lower shocks for some reason in the rear. I don't know why. But
So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the hardest, 1 being the easiest, what would you rate this job?
11.
That bad.
Well, actually, no, it would be a 5. It's not difficult. It shouldn't be difficult. It was just time consuming. Everything that could have went wrong, went wrong. We had to adjust the toe with the tie rod. We had to adjust the camber at the camber kit. That took forever. We had to raise the height of the coilovers when it was on the car. It was just a whole bunch of nonsense that just ate up time. But it really was just a straightforward job. And it was probably the worst modification I've ever done in my entire life.
Oh. But you know what? That's the whole point of the show. To show people how it goes and what has to happen. So, do we need to do anything afterwards?
Well, you definitely want to get your car to an alignment shop to fix the toe and the camber, because even though we got it looking good, we don't have lasers and computers and all that stuff to get us the right degrees.
That's sharks with freaking
Laser beams
attached to their freaking heads.
But yeah, so you want to get it to an alignment shop if you don't expect uneven, fast tire wear, basically. I mean, nothing else would really result, just crappy. Maybe you might even pull to one side, maybe. But get it to an alignment shop when you're done, because chances are you are not an alignment shop.
Chances are. So,
Chances are.
So I guess that's about everything. Huh?
That is basically it. It should be straightforward, unless you're doing an RSX where you have to change the tie rod. I can't even tell you what car that tie rod is off of, because it was just a friend's car. He gave it to me to do it. Gave me the tie rod and the coilovers. It's just...
You just did it.
I just did the work.
He went, hey Freddie, I got my parts here, can you do it?
Yeah, should be easy. Any coilovers on a 240 took me 45 minutes.
No. 8 hours. The reason we didn't film putting the camber kit in was just because we ran out of daylight and batteries, so we weren't able to do that, and I had to get the car back to him as soon as possible. So unfortunately, I didn't get to show you that, but we did show you how to do coilovers, which is pretty universal on every car. Basically,
DIY installation of coilovers, and you didn't get to see the camera kit. But oh well.
Yeah.
But oh well.
We'll just title this coilovers. You won't know.
There you go.
Yeah.
So from all of us here at PM Mods, we'll catch you next time. Also check us out on the Four Corners Network.
Make sure you subscribe to that and like it on Facebook, or else.
Ooh, or else. Dun dun dun.
Please.
See you guys.